Hi everyone, John here from All Miniatures Great and Small, and today we're going to be looking at something that I think is very important for hobbyists like ourselves, and very helpful for also people that do YouTube or videos and things like that, and that is the light that you have while you're filming, while you're painting and all that stuff. So I received a review sample of the BenQ reading lamp, and so we've got the box here. We're going to be taking a look at this, and this review is going to be ongoing. I'm going to unbox this, show you guys what it looks like, then I'm going to use it for a week and then come back and give you my final opinion, because I don't know about you guys, but you know, as I get older my eyes get worse and worse. Personally, I recovered from a detached retina, pretty bad detached retina, several years ago, and one of my eyes just hasn't ever been as strong as it was when we, before then. So as much light as I can get on a table while I'm painting, the better. So I'm hoping this this cool looking lamp is going to be what the doctor ordered as far as painting miniatures. So let's get it out and assembled, and so you guys can take a look at it. And just like that, the lamp is assembled. So assembly was pretty straightforward. It was just a few pieces. The base is incredibly heavy, and that is because this arm has a lot of distance it can reach out, and just to keep its center of gravity and not tipping over, the base is pretty heavy. But overall, it's a beautiful looking lamp. It is kind of a minimalist design, and it has this cool curve bar, which is where the lights are located. It can pivot a little bit this way and this way, which is cool. It has a pivot point here. It has a pivot point here. So you can see, you can really, and I'm doing this with one arm, you can really get it up high. There's a ball joint here, so you can see how high I made that off the table. So I'm going to be using it primarily for painting and working on building miniatures and stuff like that, reading occasionally, but I think it's pretty much going to live on my computer/painting desk. So what does it do, or how does it work? If you tap this, the light comes on, and the light is just a bar underneath there that's curved, and it projects light all over the whole area rather than focusing it just here. If you tap it again, you turn it off, which is very cool. We also have a dial here, which can be used to adjust the brightness. Let me put something here that might illuminate. So you can turn it down, turn it up. If you click it, you can now change the color temperature. So I don't know if you can see that there, the color temperature. Goes from a nice warm yellow to a nice daylight. I like the daylight color. That's the one I'm sure I'm going to keep, but there you go. So overall, it is really nice. So I'm going to show you guys what I was using before, and then we can go from there. One of the main things I was using before was this pretty cool painting station, and it had an optional LED strip here, which was very handy for painting and whatnot. It really lets you get right in here with whatever you're working on, and have that light shine right down. The cool thing about this lamp is that it can do pretty much the same exact thing just by how you adjust it. So if I wanted it at that same height, I could bring it in and use it like that, and you can see pretty much it's the same height, but it gives you a lot more potential for adjustment. Plus my wife is not going to mind this on the table as much as that on the table because it looks really pretty. So that's one of the things I was using. Now to kind of give you an idea of the light it provides on the miniature, I'm going to do a little experiment. I'm going to turn off my studio lights and just have that light on, and we'll see what we get. Alright, I've turned off the other lights. I'm just using this. And I've got this Space Marine I've been working on. And you can see that he's pretty well lit up. The colors look really good. Because it's curved in the way that it's casting the light, you'll notice that there's not a huge shadow on either side. There's a little shadow, but it's not completely black. That is really helpful because you're getting some light bounce, and it helps with the overall effect. And again, to show you, you can turn this down. You can change the color temperature. Whoops. There's that yellow light. For miniatures painters, I obviously don't recommend that because it it's tinting these colors, so you're not getting an accurate representation of your colors. Turn that back to white, and then from a distance you guys can see what we were seeing. So not a bad light at all. Alright, so I've used this for about a week, and I have been painting. I painted that whole thing, that whole miniature so far under this light, as well as several other projects. So I feel like I can give you guys an honest opinion. So far, it's the best work lamp that I've used so far in my hobby journey. It is nice and bright. The arm is easy to position in different ways, so depending on what you're doing, you can easily move it or adjust it so that it it doesn't get in the way. The other things that I used are pretty fixed, so where it is, that's where it is, and you have to kind of work around it if it gets in your way. But this makes it very easy to adjust and put it exactly where you need it. The light is great. Being able to change the color temperature is great. I love all that, and the brightness is what I need to paint miniatures. If that's the only light in the room, working under that light, I still have enough light to paint, and the lamp's not casting harsh shadows on there to hide what I'm painting and things like that. So because of that cool curved design, I can see under there. So this will be finding a place on my work table permanently, and I'm excited to use it. So my final recommendations for you: one caveat for this is pricey for a lamp. It runs over $200, and I'm going to put the links if you want to look at it or pick one up yourself down in the comments below. But no, it is pricey, but you are paying for quality. So that's that's something you've got to consider. If you're going to be paying over $200 for a light, do you need that in your space? Now, I say it's over $200, but as our hobby goes, it's still a lot of money. But for one of the essential tools for our hobby, buying something that's good quality is usually a pretty good idea. Rather than, I've gone through so many desk lamps that I've bought that have been $30, $40, and either I don't like them, or I send them off to the kids' room or something like that until something good comes along. So, being able to find something you like and maybe spend a premium amount on it is not necessarily a bad thing if you can afford it. So, I realize there's a lot of other alternatives out there, but the BenQ desk lamp is pretty solid, and I am pretty happy with the results. So, and again, full disclosure, they sent me this review copy, or this review sample. So I am, even though they sent me the review sample, you know, I give my honest opinion on any kind of product that I review, whether it's something I purchase myself or something that a company sends. But I really like it. It's sleek. Too bad the rest of my workstation is not as, you know, beautiful or simplistic as this lamp. It's funny, my wife said a couple of years ago she was looking at this very lamp to buy for Christmas or my birthday. I can't remember which one, but it was a little too pricey at the time. And then when she saw it, she's like, "Hey, I know that lamp." So it's out there. It's a well-known lamp, and again, check it out. Check it out on Amazon. Check it out on those affiliate links below, and you know, you can see what other people think as well. But for miniature painters, builders, things like that, great lamp. Check it out. All right, guys, there you go. That's my look at the BenQ reading lamp, a nice LED lamp from BenQ. As always, we appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Do you guys, anyone have a lamp like this? Do you guys have other lamps you might recommend to folks? I'm always interested in hearing the thoughts of our viewers. So there you go, guys. Thanks for watching, and keep on wargaming.